Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
And finished off by Kyrie.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Tries a three, and he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from B-Train. Harden against Irving. KD sets the pick for Harden. Passes it to KD. From 12 feet out, and the jumper falls for him. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
From past the arc. Cunningham passes to B-Train. From deep, another three for Detroit.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to KD. Kicks it out to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Pistons.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. B-Train passes to Irving. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And the foul on Joe Harris.
Joe Harris.
That's his first
foul. First team foul.
Brooklyn on defense. Ayton a screen on KD. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
The pass to Harden. Kicks to Durant. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And again, it's the Nets missing. Pistons leading by 4. On the wing, Irving. There's B-Train. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. In the corner, Harden. Back to KD. They could use a bucket. And again, it's the Nets missing. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. B-Train passes to Irving. For three. Another three for Detroit.
Irving knocking down that three, textbook.
Brooklyn. All right, look who's coming out to the court.
Watch your back!
Get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. In the handstand, your Brooklyn Nets.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now Harden. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the inside. Claxton. Missed inside. Pistons leading by 7. On the wing, Irving. Jacks up a three. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes to Harden. He dishes it to Durant. Goes up on the high post. That shot off the mark. And it's Detroit the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, every everything else just becomes a little easier.
And you can't help
Brooklyn. All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Nets trail by 12. Harden with it. He had 25 points in the win against Milwaukee.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Here's B-Train, guarded by KD. No good from B-Train.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Harden surveying the D. Outside Durant. Over Irving. KD finds Harden. Shot clock at 3. No good, unable to end this run. Detroit leading by 12. Three-pointer and another. three for Detroit.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here is Harden. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The kick out to Irving. And another three. For Detroit.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the... Triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here's Harden. Following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. KD's shot is good.
Focus, intense focus. Durant has bundles of it. Once he catches the rock, the first thing on his mind is let it go.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Harris outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. We're going to change here. Robinson's checked in. Poked away, stolen by Robinson. And it's Grant in the corner, pass to Beatrice. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Sharp. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Nets. They trail by 18. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Robinson with the block. Grant gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And here is Thomas following Jeremy Grant's three.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much.
That's his first personal.
And got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the Nets making a change here. Poirier's checked in. And Detroit with a change here too. Stewart's checked in. Now here's Rondo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Thomas surveying the D. Back to Harden. Over Cunningham. Misses off the left iron.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Bay's checked in for
You
Cunningham.
can't keep this going, MP. You don't have the stamina.
Sadiq Bey.
1:32 left in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Irving. Good on the triple. Irving's got 17.
And the defense. Is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's Harden. Robinson with the block.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here is Harden after the made shot from B-Train. To halt the run, got a hand on it.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And here's Rondo following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. High arcing shot. Thomas gets a wide open look, and the Nets miss again.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's B-Train, guarded by Harden. Braun. Bay passes to Irving. Irving double team. Just 5 on the clock. Into the lane. And then Robinson slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a...
Greg, he keeps so many people.
Your net. 6. The Pistons. And your Brooklyn Nets.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. B-Train out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Stewart in at the power forward. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, B-Train in the last matchup against the Pacers was terrific. He finished with 64 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Good on the shot.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Rondo. Over Irving. Offensive rebound, Nets. Claxton the pass to Poirier. Bay against Harris. Tries the spin move. Here's Thomas. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now Thomas following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Here is a screen on Irving. Rondo dishes to Harris. Outside Thomas. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Thomas got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. B-Train passes to Ayton. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now, here's Thomas. A 17-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's a tough call, right? There, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Stewart. Cunningham comes in for B-Train. And Hayes subbed in for Irving. Here's Bay. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the shot goes in.
Nicely done. They could... continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And Greg, some star big men had complained that they get hacked all game long. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Here's B-Train. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's B-Train, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Harden against Irving. Outside Thomas. To the paint. Here's Poirier. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's B-Train. And he drives in.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Durant up top. He's defended by Bay. Durant down low. Misses from close range. And through the... First half, a pretty lopsided affair.
You're next. The Pistons, 69.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go.
His first foul. First team foul.
Harden.
Nets foul.
He's out there with Harris. And it's Wheeler in at the 4.
Team foul. Shooting.
Both free throws good from B-Train. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. The drive by KD, and KD throws it down.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And the basket by Harden.
Phenomenal work from Harden there. The second he sees a lane open up, he attacks.
And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he's...
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And, Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent.
And an entertaining one, too. Just a sublime finisher.
Durant against Ayton. Outside Durant, three-pointer, and again. Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's B-Train, and he goes in for the dunk.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
The shot by KD, no good. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Nets.
Nets. Rajon Rondo.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Harris, right side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to...
That's a foul. Thanks,
At
Ref.
the line, Joe Harris. At the line, 2 times.
They get over-aggressive with him.
And Harris drops them both. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's B-Train. Shooting foul.
Rajon Rondo.
Shoot 2 free throws.
His first foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Here's Harris. He has 5. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Rondo drives in. Second chance shot. Durant, no good. Here's B-Train. He's covered by Rondo. And Ayton throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Claxton. And the shot is good.
Nicholas Claxton.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Ayton a screen on KD. B-Train passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Get him out.
Rondo kicks to KD. Stolen. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's foul.
Second personal. Third team foul.
Start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Thomas checked in for Durant. Lyles checked in for the Pistons. Hayes comes in for Cunningham. Here's B-Train, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Harris outside. Now the pass to Wheeler. The Nets working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thomas. And count it from 19 feet away. Thomas got 9. For Detroit, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Here's B-Train.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, and then... That one, no question, powered it down. Rondo against Irving. Detroit with the... Rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's B-Train. He gets it in there. B-Train's got 42 in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Inside, lets it go from 14. Will not go. This is off the front iron. In the corner, Irving with it. Carries it from three-point range. He's got 23.
Assists. Like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Outside Thomas. Over Hayes. And the shot falls short this time.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
That's tipped. Pass to B-Train. In the corner, Irving with it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. So both teams changing it up here.
Into the lineup for the Pistons.
Rondo against Irving. Clock at 6. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Basket counts.
Rondo going right through the contact and scoring there. He's a lot tougher than he looks.
Irving against Rondo. Irving surveying the floor. Kicks it to Hayes. Plenty of space. And Detroit again with the bucket.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Thomas passes to Rondo. Takes it inside. Robinson with the block. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. Featuring out there with Lyles. And it's Olynyk in at the center, locking down the middle.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Driving inside.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Outside Rondo. Baseline jumper. Rebound by B-Train. And, well, Detroit shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
The society, but man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion.
Are you kidding me?
Nasty. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
B-Train passes to Olynyk. Here's B-Train. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Durant, he blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim, love the hustle.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
But Nets have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Rondo passes to Thomas. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. They're going to be a lot.
That's a foul. Sorry, I thought this
Want
was
to
a
go
contact
to
sport.
college
My bad.
for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Clock at 4. They need this one. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Pistons have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Here's B-Train. Oh! And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow!
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Back to Rondo. Puts it up from 15, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Pass to Lyles. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Olynyk against Rondo. Here's Galloway. Claxton the pass to Galloway. And they force the shot clock violation. Great teamwork. Poirier's checked in.
Vincent Poirier.
Detroit with the ball. Big time run continues here. 16-0, shutting it down. Here's B-Train. Olynyk trying to break loose. Gets it to fall in the bucket from B-Train.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Rondo against Lyles. Rondo kicks to Galloway. 5 to shoot. Again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Got that one up quick. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here's Carter. He can't hit that time. And it's Detroit the other way. Here's B-Train, defended by Carter. Break player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago, the Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here comes the break. Nice move. Hits it again. Wow.
make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding.
His first foul.
Story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Harris is checked in for Langston Galloway, and it's James Harden in for Javon Carter. Stewart checked in for the Pistons. Irving comes in for Cunningham.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, and the Nets miss again.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Irving's shot is good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Harden right side. Looking to end the run, and he sinks the layup.
You know, with his hard charging style, Harden has to be able to finish through contact, and he's learned how to do that with his skill and strength. It's no problem for him.
And there. There's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul.
That's a foul? Sorry, I thought this was a contact sport. My bad.
For the Pistons, Kyrie Irving, shooting 2.
In the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skills.
No coverage that time.
You know, knocking down the three guys, that's one of the premier three-point gunners in the NBA, Joe Harris.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Rondo. Count it. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easier.
Rondo finds Harris. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Irving double team. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's B-Train. Back to Hayes. The pass to B-Train. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. And they Pick up 2.
Trey Lyles.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Harris against Stewart. Pass to Poirier. Here's Harden. It's deflected, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Pistons ball. Coming up on the floor for your next, Cameron Thomas.
Detroit with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Irving against Harden. Outside Irving. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here.
And that's the end of the game. Thanks for coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.